Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We just got a couple of pieces of good news for Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, it's still been pretty much radio silence from Rockstar here for the past little while. We got the pre-order announcements, we got all the screenshots and posts there on the Rockstar website, and since then, nothing. We're hoping here that in the near future we finally get something from GTA and from Rockstar themselves. Maybe it's trailer 3, maybe it's even more screenshots and deep dives into the game ahead of their August earnings call coming up here in a few days. But just recently, we did get a couple of new posts. GTA 6 Countdown covers this one, sourcing Jason Schreier, who's one of the top insiders in the industry. If you pay attention to gaming leaks, gaming rumors, the state of gaming in general right now, you've probably heard Jason's name come up in conversation, and he recently posted a video in which he was talking about Rockstar and GTA 6 as a whole. And we got some pretty promising news, because when information is coming from Jason, it's usually pretty spot on in terms of accuracy. So Jason Schreier says GTA 6 is 90% done roughly, with close to near certainty coming up on November 19th without more delays after Rockstar opened up pre-orders, saying, quote, they're pretty confident this release is actually happening. Unlike previous release dates, this one actually feels real. So obviously amongst the community as of late, there's been a lot of hesitancy, a lot of skepticism when it comes to GTA 6 actually releasing on time, because we got the pre-order date, but we've seen nothing since. Obviously, the pre-order marketing reaffirmed the November 19th date. Strauss Zelnick has reaffirmed it as well a few different times since then, but without another new trailer, without another new look into the game, or really much in the way of any marketing here from Rockstar so far, it's led a lot of people to speculate what's going to go on here. Are we going to see a delay? Is it actually going to launch on November 19th, or is this another case of we haven't heard anything because the game is not ready yet and they're kind of panicking internally? Like, that's obviously been a huge conversation going on for the past little bit here, but this information outright is very good news, honestly, coming from Jason here, that the game is very close to being done, and they're confident that the November 19th release date is final and it is official, and it's the only release date they've got left. They will not be switching from that. We've also got some other information recently that furthers the narrative that GTA 6 is not in trouble here in any capacity. There's no major worry or no need to worry about another delay incoming, hopefully. So GTA 6 Countdown also reports on this. You might recall we covered this a little while back, that certain Rockstar employees were trying to unionize because of the situations going on at some of the Rockstar studios there. Specifically, I believe on the European side of things, they were pushing for a lot of stuff. There were some layoffs that a lot of the employees were not happy with. The state of, crunch at the studios, what was going on behind the scenes, a lot of devs were apparently not too happy with. So they are trying to unionize. Rockstar, a while back, with this information first surfaced towards the end of June, did respond to them, and now we have an update on this situation. GTA 6 Countdown fills us in here saying, update: Rockstar Union had their very first meeting with the management and managed to secure a speedy negotiation process, which is good outright. We'll touch more on that here in just a moment. Their demands currently are no crunch. Overtime should always be paid. If you're working extreme hours to try and finish this game on time, you should be compensated accordingly. Pay transparency to make bonuses clear, flexible work, and to bring back options for working from home. No AI, no colleagues should have their work or job replaced with AI, and then a commitment to no layoffs. The Rockstar Games Union is currently the biggest game studio union in Europe. So why is this good news? The fact that they're already in negotiations and it's been a speedy process to date is good, because if there were to be a delay for GTA 6, the employees striking because they're not meeting union demands could be something that would lead to a delay. Obviously, if they're striking and work's not being done and the finishing touches aren't being put on the game so it's ready to go gold just before launch, that could have an impact on the release timing. But if things are going smooth in these negotiations and these conversations with upper management at Rockstar and the Rockstar Union, that is good, and that, again, much like Jason was saying there, is likely going to lead to November 19th being the final and official launch date for the game. And I imagine here, as we potentially get closer to some new information finally coming out for GTA 6, we'll start to see that date reaffirmed yet again. We have some more things to look out for here that have started happening recently that could be indicating that something big is coming in the very near future. But keep in mind, as we're going through everything here, if you guys enjoy the video, for one, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. But if you want to stay in the know for everything going on in GTA 6, all the need to know details, there's no better place to keep up with it all than right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Now, one other thing that I think is worth noting here that's kind of interesting is what Gameverse ended up posting about just a little bit ago, saying Take-Two has actually started to take down AI-generated GTA 6 videos on X, specifically targeting a lot of this AI-generated content around the game. This style of stuff has existed for a long time now. People recreating GTA like fan content of people walking through Leonida and probably trying to bait people into believing it's real, but they're using all this AI generated content, right? They are clearing up misinformation, and that's often a part of the marketing cycle here. The next GTA 6 trailer may not be too far away, and you can see people like this Vice Nation account that were posting these AI generated videos of GTA 6 Lucia cooking or playing volleyball or ice skating. That's now getting fully copyright struck by Rockstar and by Take-Two to limit any amount of misinformation out there about the game. And like I said, this stuff, that style of content, maybe not from that exact account or those exact videos, but that type of stuff has been all over the internet. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Those AI generated videos of GTA 6 gameplay or other stuff like that, it's existed. Some of it has been taken down to date, but not necessarily all in a major wave, which, like Gameverse says here, it could be indicative that maybe they have a big announcement coming soon and they're not trying to have any kind of misinformation or fake content out there to distract from the real stuff if it's getting clipped and posted around social media, like we know it will whenever the next trailer, the next announcement, the next look at GTA 6 does end up surfacing. So we'll certainly have to keep an eye on that. Like I said, we've got that August earnings call coming up here. I believe it's August 7th. August 8th is the date. I'll have to double check my calendar there. It could be very soon here, maybe potentially next week or just the week prior to that call happening, that we get some kind of announcement. It doesn't necessarily have to be trailer 3. It could be, like I said earlier, more screenshots, more artwork that's posted, or a deep dive into some gameplay features and mechanics, things of that nature. Some kind of announcement could be coming before that so that they do have more talking points in that investors call. They will be giving us pre-order numbers. Presumably that'll be a major talking point during that and probably a big part of their report as well. So we should get some official info on that. But that means the next few weeks, there's prime opportunities for some big things to be happening. Of course, if anything does happen, we'll be covering it right here as it does surface. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.